Baby, I'm live now. I need you to do something else. Hi.
I don't think it tastes very good, but you can have it. You can taste it.
Okay, I am in YouTube Landia. How do I make you smaller? You exist? Oh, that didn't work. Where did you go now? Where does it go when it goes down? Oh, there we go. Okay, let's do. Oh, you can't separate yours. I see now.
Separate what?
I can take. Wait, if I do two tabs. I can take a tab and bring it somewhere else.
You can do that,
two windows. It's not allowing me to do that right now. Oh, there we go.
Tap on the tab and just hold.
I don't know if I'm logging again on Facebook. I just had Facebook earlier. Where is it? This way. Facebook.
This is a reminder. Join the membership committee meeting. This is a reminder. Join the membership committee meeting.
All right, I'm going live now. Hey, this is Andrea J with 420 Mama Yogi. It is Monday. You know what that means? We're here. We in the building. I'm gonna put my hashtag down below. And so, Jars, what's up? Hello, welcome. So we're waiting for some folks to come on. Welcome. Hola. Oh, Diona. Okay, great. You are here. Welcome. All right, there's something I'm supposed to post, I think. What's this guy? Nope, just you. Okay, here we go. Come inside. Ven aquí, come inside. Hola. All right, I'm trying to go live. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? Hello, welcome. Welcome to my humble abode.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. Thank you for coming on. I know it was short notice. So, but we want to,
we're super excited though.
Good. I'm excited to have you here. I'm still trying to get on Facebook. I don't know. I think I'm on YouTube. I don't even know how to go live on this thing. I'm so confused. It's my mother's computer. I don't do Macintosh. No, I'm not. I do Macintosh. I'm an Apple.
Me too.
This is so confusing. I may just have to just scrap it. But we're also live on YouTube. And I think my name is just Andrea J 420 Mama Yogi. I could be making that up. But people who can't find me here, if you can't get on IG, you can't find me on Facebook, just find us on YouTube so you can, hang out with us and come along. But I did my little intro already, and I'll do my intro for y'all because you haven't been on the show before. On the show, because we got a show. My name is Zandrea J. I am the owner and founder of Rewind. Hi, I'm Zandrea J. And I am the owner of 420 Mama Yogi, which combines cannabis, yoga, and massage all into one. Ideally, I would love to be a traveling mobile yoga cannabis massage practitioner, which is why I would love to come to you wherever you are. Whatever events, I'm like, I'm gonna get in the car and I'm gonna ride over there. I'll be prepared to give people massages and lay hands. That's what that's what's been so frustrating with COVID, is that I haven't been able to. I show my love for others through touch. That's my love language. I touch people. I love hugs. I'm a hugger. Hey, Sunny, what's happening? And so it's been hard, but it's getting back. And that's, y'all are about to do your first in-person, right? Big event coming up next weekend.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. But here, I want to give you the floor. This is about y'all. We're going to talk to each other about what's happening and what we're going to do together and all the fun stuff. But take it away, Ashley and Diona. Who are you? What do you do? Why, what made you, what brought you here to us?
Sure. Well, that was just divine timing, really. So, what's up, Sunny? Thanks for joining me. So, so we started out making edibles, and it was really just like she was really good at it, and it's just like a fun thing for us to do. Right. And then, I kind of started thinking like more about the mission, like, the name SKYBOND, which is our company. It means, what is it? It means like spreading happiness, something like that. It's like about spreading happiness. And so that's kind of like what our mission is. And so we have a little furry friend.
Hello, furry friend.
But yeah, so that's when we thought about like what else can we do with this. So we really wanted to make like healthy, like CBD products. Yes. Smoothies, honey, those sorts of things. So, we thought about doing a number of events first, but they kind of landed on yoga because I just love the practice, and thought it would be a great way to like raise awareness for various like issues. So
absolutely,
right. Our first event is about raising awareness and funds for India because, the COVID is so bad over there. Yes. And, we get this practice from there. So, I really
exactly
want to just show our gratitude.
Mm-hmm. So, absolutely.
Well.
Marvelous. So they're not always going to be yoga events, is what you're saying?
No. Okay. Yeah, it's that's just one branch. Nice. There will definitely be a series of yoga events. Yeah. But that's just one. Lots of ideas. For sure.
So many ideas. You have an idea of what other one were you thinking of? So I remember you said smoothies in yoga for next week. Oh, we've got a couple people on here. Susie's here, and it looks like Kevin's here. Oh, Jersey Botanicals.
What's up, guys?
What's up? So what are some of the other fine ideas you have? You have it. Yeah. You can give us. You don't have to, if you don't want to tell everybody because you want to keep it on the hush. You can do that too. That's okay.
Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot that we're working on.
Cool.
Just more like events. Yeah. Like it doesn't always have to be yoga. Like we got a couple things we're working on. Couple ideas we're chasing down, but
nice.
the yoga thing is really hey Kevin. What's up? The yoga thing is something we're really kind of drawn to right now, and just that lane in general. I think that's something we definitely want to build upon. The show. So.
Excellent. And so when you were traveling, Ashley, Diona, are you also a world traveler?
No, not exactly. I've been to a couple places. I definitely travel more though. Here and there.
I hear ya. I love to travel. I miss it so much. I want to be like, I would love to be on a plane and go pretty much anywhere. I know I talked to a woman yesterday. She said she never stopped traveling. I was like, oh, okay. So this whole time she was getting like dirt cheap airfare. So, which was cool.
That was nice.
Right? Like I fly all the way.
I think about it all the time. Yeah. Like, shit, I could really just, because I am the type of girl to really just pack up and go.
Got you.
And like, there's $30 like, and I'm just staying here in Philly, like. I'm like, I don't recognize myself anymore.
Oh no.
It's wild. It's very wild. Last year I had so many plans too. Last year was like I've had an epic travel journey. The last year was about to be the year. Like I was gonna go to Italy. I was gonna go to Jamaica. And like I was gonna go to Tokyo for the first time.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And I was right in the house in Philly.
Right. Stuck. Just stuck.
Yeah, just like reminiscing when I was outside.
Yeah.
Before. Yeah, I'll tell you, I had a lot of like experiences, with hit our DM.
Right, Jars.
I had a lot of experience with I want to talk about like my experience with smoking abroad.
Yes, please do share.
Yeah. So you said you've been to Paris, right?
Yeah.
Did you ever smoke anything out there?
No.
Were you able to find a tree? All right. So I lived in Paris for 2 years, right? So, in the city, it's so hard to find. And if you do find it, it's so expensive, or like all they have is hash.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would have to go out to the suburbs. Like, I would wait till my payday every Friday, and I would go all the way out to the suburbs, an hour-long train ride.
Whoa.
And I would have to go to this, like, sketchy apartment building where, it's this whole operation of these Arab guys. I don't know who's who. They're like, this guy knows the guy. He's like, ask him. Like, it's so weird. But that's, what I had to do. And like, and for a while, this one spot was the only spot that I knew that had tree for like a reasonable price. And then they stopped having it. Every time I went, just hash.
Oh,
like,
goodness.
What am I supposed to do with this? Like,
right. No thanks.
Yeah, it was a struggle. I think almost everywhere I've been abroad, except for like Amsterdam, has been a struggle.
I was gonna say, what you didn't want to go to Amsterdam and take a train up there and then come back? I mean, we did a quick. It was not a quick train ride, but. You don't want to take a train up to Amsterdam and get your stuff, get your stash, and come on back.
Right? Yeah. I thought about it. By the time I thought about it, I was like so broke. Like
I hear you.
I was very broke.
I hear you.
It was awesome. But I went to Amsterdam by bus
Okay.
because the trains are expensive.
They are expensive.
So
Yeah,
I went there by bus. I went there a couple times. One time I told Diona the story, but my girlfriend at the time and we went to Amsterdam for Christmas on the bus and argued like the whole 8 hour bus right there.
Whoa.
Like the whole like whisper arguing though.
Oh, what?
It was so so stupid. And then just to get there, and mind you, get there at 7 a.m. in Amsterdam, there's like, somebody's grandma is still out and about from last night. She's like fucked up. and then like almost immediately we were just cool again. Like we had an amazing time. It was so stupid.
That's frustrating, right? Oops, I'm looking for something.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
But you said you took a train to Amsterdam?
So yeah, I've been there a couple times. We went the first time we went. My the guy I was dating was seeing. Well, we were friends, friends and friends. Nothing official, but this is when I was 21 years old. And I went there. We went from Paris. I think we went from Paris to Amsterdam, and in a youth hostel. What else did we do? But we smoked in this inside, and my friend was all okay. He wanted to stay. He wanted to stay inside. I'm like, no, we gotta go. I haven't been here before. Let's go. Like he's the one that needed to smoke and stay home. And I'm a smoker, and let's go socialize. Like, let's go meet some people. Right. I don't know where we are.
Right.
My first time here. So we're walking, and then we get the munchies, of course, and we get these, the cone full of French fries. Pommes frites. Well, no, pommes frites in France, but I don't know what they call them. Fritters. In German, in like Dutch.
Yeah.
And then we walked through the red light district just briefly. And then there was.
I ran into that by accident.
Yeah, same. I was like, we didn't know where we were. Just like, oh, there's people for sale in the window.
Like, oh my god, like titties out, all of that.
Hello, freedom, free sex, free love. Yes. You gotta know what you're getting, right? Like you gotta know show me the goods first, and I'll decide what I want. That's what.
I wonder, like, what is the requirements to be a window girl? Like,
right.
How do you get to be a display girl?
That's a good question. What are the qualifications? Here's my resume. Hold up.
Like, how many? I don't know how vulgar I can get on here.
I know, right? As long as people don't report us, I think we're good. How many gentlemen or people have you had to service in order to apply for window display? I don't know.
What is your performance ability?
Right. Because it could be in the window, and maybe they're just for show, right? Who knows? Maybe like you don't get to touch this one. Don't touch. This is the no touch.
See, like the real goods is in the back.
Right. This is just eye candy. You don't get to touch that one. That's the one that's like. So.
Yeah, she like promoted like how many, you know what I'm saying? Did you have to run through to get to that?
Right. That's a lot.
Shit.
You gotta be professional to be in the window. That's all. You gotta be professional.
Yeah.
But so tell me more. You were talking about the event coming up, and you are wanting to save and sending money over to India for vaccines or just for relief, like healthcare relief.
For ventilators.
Oh yes. I heard they were running out. Like everything sounds like it's out. And
yes, yeah.
this
And I
country.
have a lot. I mean, we both have a lot of friends that have family over there, so
Gotcha.
it's personal. Like it feels like helpless when you're listening to people talk about like shit. Well, what can I do about this?
Right. So at least, I mean, I'm sure there's some people who are doing something, but the fact that your hearts are in the right place, right? You're willing. There's something that you want to do, and you're able to put something together. When will you have you already advertised and like started selling tickets? How are you going to go through like Eventbrite or something or?
Yeah, we're
Promote.
Do all that tonight. Yeah, we're gonna launch all that tonight. Yeah. I just had to finish the flyer, so it looks so fire.
Really?
Does it? It does. I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh yeah, you're the web designer. You're the web developer. So you're on top of that.
Developer, not really designer. I do what I can.
Nice. That's what's up. Have you tried Canva?
I mean,
That's what I'm finding Canva to be my saving grace.
Yeah, I said that.
Did you?
I like it. Yeah, I don't like it, but like I don't have Photoshop, so what am I gonna do?
Right.
It works.
Exactly. It does what it needs to do.
What I need right now.
Yes.
Yeah, it does what needs to be done.
Exactly. So it's exciting. So everything's gonna probably drop tonight, and you have like a good amount of people that you think will be joining the event.
Yeah.
You have a nice.
Yeah. So for sure. Yeah, we're gonna have like 30 people there.
Awesome. That's lovely.
Yeah.
And outdoors, you said, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I think that's like the most exciting part. Because people want to be outdoors.
Yeah.
And
it's nice out.
Yes. It was cold for a little bit for the last week. Like cold 50s,
Yeah.
50s, high 50s, and like it's chilly. I have my scarf on walking home today.
Yeah.
But I'm
blanket. Yeah, today my weather app said 63, but it was like, I know you lying. Like, where does those 10 other degrees come from? Right?
Exactly.
It was really cold. I was in my onesie with the heating pad on, wrapped in a blanket. I was freezing. I was freezing.
The weather people lie. They don't know what they're talking about. And it depends on where you are. If you're by the water, we were by the water yesterday, and it was a lot cold. It was a lot colder. The wind's just coming up, and it was rainy yesterday. So that was our Mother's Day. One woman was like, "Yeah, this is the thanks we get for being mothers." They're like, like, thank you. Here's some rain on your parade. Bye.
Yeah.
But it was lovely to be around people, and I think that's the part that I look forward to is just being with people and communing and again, like I told you, like getting to touch and be near people. And the yoga event that I had on Saturday was yoga and Thai yoga massage. So as you're sitting sitting or laying in a pose, I could offer acupressure to certain points of your body, and like usually low back, shoulders, legs, feet.
I feel like I would levitate.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you're elevated and you're levitating. Think about that.
Yeah.
Right?
It's like, what have I died and gone to heaven? That might be
a little slice of heaven. It was just little samples. As much as I would have loved to, go all out. But I had 8 people that I had to work on. So by the time I'm like, I could leave y'all in Shavasana for like 15 minutes, but that's a long time. like usually 3 to 5. Exactly. I don't want people to. They had to get up and go. It was not my place. I can't stay back. But yeah, so Shavasana had them on their bellies, and this place also because of COVID, there's no blocks, there's no bolsters. So as much as I wanted to do, so maybe that's something to think about. Yeah. So there's no.
I thought we had to have. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense though.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could if you wanted to. So if you were going to supply them, then there's just the cleaning up factor, right? Like this disinfecting.
Sure.
But so if people bring their own, not everybody, 1 has a bolster, 2 can travel with it. and maybe you don't use it. But blocks, I think, also can be helpful for those who, the people who might be coming who may not be able to, they need that support.
Yeah.
And I like blocks anyway. Like, just use a block. Who cares? Just put it under your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, are you getting, were you going to be supplying people with yoga mats, or have them bring their own?
Have to bring their own.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember, once upon a time, pre-COVID, I got some yoga mats donated to the kids that I work with. So the yoga studios were getting rid of them because they were bringing in some new stuff. And so if you wanted to have just a yoga studio nearby, like if in case somebody doesn't bring one, maybe somebody's walking by and sees the event, it's like, oh, I want to join, and they don't have a mat. Maybe to get some donations might be ideal.
Good idea. Okay.
So that you're not coming out of pocket. Just like people have things that they're getting rid of. Send them on over.
Yeah, that's a good point. Thank you.
Of course. We gotta help each other. Where is your herb coming from? Is it BY? So mine was BYOM and M. So I'm like, bring your own medicine and bring your own mat.
Yeah.
Is yours gonna be the same?
No, we're just doing it because we want it to be like open to like everyone. So we're supplying
the smoothie.
CBD smoothie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. I love that idea. I've always, like you were talking about before.
I would definitely be baked, but yeah, because that's how I like to yoga.
Yes. Have you? So do you usually since you started practicing? Have you always been elevated before you practice yoga?
Not always, because there was a period of time where I had to be sober.
Gotcha.
To prepare for a job that I got in Alaska. So, during that time, yoga really just replaced like the herbs. But
gotcha.
I prefer it. But sometimes like it can be a slippery slope because I might like hurt myself because it feels so good.
I've done that. I was like stretching, and then the next day I'm like, what did I do? Ow.
Yeah, the next day I was like, you're like, I got run over. Oh my god.
It's like sweet freedom. Like I've never been able to stretch this far before. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Your body's not supposed to go that far.
Next thing I know, I'm taking a goddamn Epsom salt
Yes.
yoga.
It's like you gotta do like a little bit. So the CBD is a great one. Because CBD, all of it is helping you heal. The plant itself is a miracle plant.
Right.
That's why Moses was smoking it up on the mountain. That's where he was. It was a burning bush. That's what I heard. I didn't read the Bible. But
I was gonna ask you.
Like no, somebody was talking about it. I don't know. It was some kind of show, right? And the bush said, "Now was it Moses that was talking to the bush? If people were talking to the bush, that's called schizophrenia. So that's what you want to do. If you're talking to an inanimate object." But
or just like creative. I don't know. I talk to.
That's okay. Good point. Okay, if it talks back, that's when the craziness happens. If you're having a conversation,
right.
I mean, if you're elevated, that's a whole nother. I'm just talking about just people who haven't ingested anything. Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a whole nother ball game, because elevation allows your brain, like you could have conversations with people aren't there. Like, yes, you're like you're here.
I'm a writer.
Yeah, good point. Oh, you're a writer. I love writing. Once upon a time.
Yeah.
What do you write? What are some things that you write?
Yeah. Diona has a whole MFA. Yeah, I took the professional route. I did fiction and poetry mostly.
That's right. You're working with kiddos right now, yeah? Did I see your was it on? I friended you on One of those
LinkedIn.
things. Like, thank you. Like one of those social media
Yeah.
things. And I saw they were working. I'm like, oh yay, more children. Like, I'm a teacher. I'm a third grade teacher, associate teacher, and
Awesome.
I've been working at this school that it's a private school for almost 4 years. I love it. I love working with the kiddos, and I love that I get to leave them there and then come home. But then I have my own, and I gotta bring my own home.
Like, I love them. They're great.
Right? Like, you're awesome. Bye. See you. Like,
Exactly. I really want to do like I really want to teach creative writing though to like
that would be great.
teenagers.
Oh yes. Get them to express themselves. Yes.
Yeah. I want to do like a little like after school workshop type thing.
Ooh, that'd be awesome. I worked with a kiddo. I used to be a therapist. Just put that in there. I was a mental health therapist for children and adolescents and their families in California for I don't know how many years. A lot of years. And some of I worked in a school and I had a kiddo. He would come in high. This is a young Black male, 16 years old. He would come in high to my sessions to therapy. I'm like, clearly your eyes are droopy. He's like, can I just rest and hang out here for a little? I'm like, sure. But I put on some soft music. I walked him through a meditation. Like did a guided meditation with him. I'm like, cause he's not gonna. There's nothing I can get out of him. He's high as fuck. So like, let me just keep him where he is, just like kind of even. But he left there. He like when it was time for him to get to class, he left and went upstairs to his English class and wrote this beautiful poem. Apparently, that was inspired by his session with me. I'm like, yes, creative writing.
That's so sweet.
It opened his right. I'm like, he's a 16-year-old. He was struggling.
That.
He had some trauma in his life, but he went up and then they published it. That was in their newsletter. They published his poem.
That's amazing.
And so I was like, this is awesome. I love all that. I love the creative aspect of just like everything. There's people can be creative in so many ways. And well, one clearly cannabis helped, but meditation also, right? Like a guided meditation.
Yeah.
Support.
Yeah.
Having somebody like you, Diona, like having somebody to really want to bring that out of a kiddo. Yeah, they need that. They definitely need that.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So maybe
that's a good thing. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
we write together too.
Oh, you do?
Hi. Yeah. Yeah. I was like screenwriting type.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I wrote a screenplay.
Story.
It took me 10 years to write. But that's what I enjoy.
Oh, that's real.
Mm-hmm.
It might take us 10 years.
10 years off and on, if you will. I was never high when I was writing. I was like that. I think that would be helpful. Like just the elevation of cannabis can help you. It just opens up so many more pathways.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The creativity.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have to be, but like it helps.
It's
I have ADHD too, so like it really helps me just buckle down and get my shit done.
Yes, I hear you.
For anything, I mean, coding.
Okay.
It don't matter.
She's like life, breathing,
right.
walking.
I like getting medicated.
Yes, you are not alone. Especially how long have you been medicating since you were young?
Not really. I think I discovered how I could I was using like recreationally when I was young, but then like around college I noticed I was like, wait a minute, I can kind of like get shit done off this.
Yeah.
And it's way healthier than like a stimulant, which just makes me so mean and cranky.
Yes.
And like don't want to eat ever. So.
I have kiddos on ADHD medication. They're 8 and 9 years old, and it's snack time, and they're like, "No, I'm not hungry." I'm like, but you're always hungry.
That's just no joke.
It is. It's not a joke, not at all. And yeah, I mean,
Diona has a medical card.
oh, you do? Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
So you got some good stuff.
Yeah,
Good
that's
stuff.
Oh my gosh, there's this one strain that I got last week called coffee ice cream, and it smells just like coffee, and it's amazing. Oh my god, I love it. It's good. It's so good.
That sounds
they have
yummy.
these like made up strains,
Right.
that I've never heard of. But
They're making them up as they go. I met some guy. He's the Ball family. BAL, a black man. He creates his own strains. He's got his whole farm. He's like
the Ball family.
the Ball.
Like,
have you heard of them?
Yeah, like the NBA Ball family.
No. Mm-mm. That's just their last name is Ball. I think. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they this gentleman and his family. It's like him and his brother started their business, and they make their own strains. Like they just take a couple and it's like zoop, and they're just making a bunch of different strains that just have their family name on it. I'm like, that's what's up. That's fire. Right? I'm like, can I I want a strain. Like, can I come over to your farm? Make me one. Oh, Jars.
I like that.
Yeah, they just name him randomly.
Oh
yeah, he knows. Jars is a female, or they? I'm not sure. Whoever Jars is says that they know Ball Farms as well. So I am excited. I would love to connect with that person, the owners. But I don't even know where they are. But I feel like it's important to know. I'm trying to do my best to get to know the farmer. I want to know who you are. I want to know what you grow, and I want to know how I can roll around in your fields. Is what I want to know. Like just roll like.
all of that.
I want to be like not Mary Poppins. What's her name? The Sound of Music. That's a dream of mine. It's a dream. It's closely becoming reality. I met a gentleman from Green Top Farms, Green Top Farm, and he is part owner, I believe, and so he says I think not until 2022 are they going to have a big event where you can go up there. But they have their CBD farm. They probably have maybe other stuff growing. I don't know. And then there's another CBD farm. The ones that were my affiliate for the event that I had, and that's the other thing. So get to know some of the people that have herb that they can supply you. Maybe they can send you something. But these folks were my is that backwards? Can you read that okay? Sorry. I saw your eyes. I'm like, that's weird. So that says is that Zen Barn Farms. I wonder if there's no way for me to switch that, huh? Nope. It says from Zen Barn Farms in Vermont. And I talked to the people. I was like, I had her on here last week. One of the owners. It's a black woman. Thank you, Jars. Zen Barn Farms. Jars is on it. Thanks, Jars. It's black owned. It's family owned. And I said I wanted to go up and visit. She's like, come on up. I said, okay, let's do this. And they have an event in September. I know that's a long drive for you, but there's an event happening in September up in Vermont, and they also have places to stay. So this is the other thing. So there's a restaurant. There's a CBD store. There are places to rent. They have yurts, so you can go do like a little camping, little jammy jam if you want to do that. I'm like, oh, y'all got it all. I see. They want to do a spa. I'm like, sign me up. I want to be either on the spa or in the spa. Like, let me work on people, or let me be one of the people getting worked on, because practitioners, we need some love. We need some love too.
Parts. Yeah.
Yes. So it's exciting. So yeah, I would say communicate with some people.
Going to John in September.
I don't know. Anytime. Oh, I'll see you there. Okay. I'm gonna be advertising, so I'll be letting people know.
We'll definitely be there.
But yeah, if even some dispensaries near you might want to offer you something like, I'm doing this event. Is there anything that you can maybe they want flyers, you know, maybe they'll give you a sample so that then you can talk about it, you know. If you want, I'm not gonna know what products you're planning on using, but if they want you to advertise for them because you're gonna have this, you know, a group of people, then they might offer you some goodies. Well, something.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
A little sample. So
Yeah.
y'all got this. I'm excited. I'm like, even if I can't, even if I can't be
Super
the
excited.
yeah, that's fantastic. I think I loved the idea as soon as you started talking about it. The smoothies. I love healthy eating. And you're having you're having that brunch after, you said?
Yeah.
So that's is that going to be for people who pay? Like, is there like an extra fee for them to come to brunch, or that's just for the
No, we
vendors?
just wanted to invite you.
Oh, dang. I'm like, okay.
I mean, that's something that we're working on. So, you know, it's also like a low key like test run.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just wanted to invite you. So
That would be awesome. I might have to get a room and stay over if I'm gonna be.
shit.
Like, I can't drive home. I won't be able to drive.
Yeah, and I'm in edibles like every day, girl. That's why I wanted to start with making healthy edibles because I have asthma, so I can't really smoke.
Yeah.
So I was like, can't we just like put this in a smoothie or something? Like, why do I have to eat a Rice Krispie treat?
Exactly. You don't. And I love all the sodas. There's a gentleman, the juice joint folks. I don't know if you know the juice joint folks down in, I think they're down south. I think they're in either Florida or one of the Carolinas. But it's a black couple, and they took juice and somebody else's CBD and put it together and put their label on it and call it theirs. And the juice is like different flavors. It's so good. I'm one that I don't like to have a lot of things that have a lot of sugar, so I could taste a little bit of it, but I couldn't have a whole thing because sugar literally makes me start itching. And so
and you don't need that in like fresh juice.
Exactly. And it wasn't fresh. It wasn't fresh juice. That's just it. It was it was juice, but not like fresh pressed, right? It was, and my first thing was like, is it cold pressed? And he's like, no, it's just juice. I'm like, okay. And so I thought about smoothies. I thought about fresh pressed juices. I used to manage a smoothie bar, and we'd make acai bowls. Imagine an acai bowl. What? Acai bowl with some drops of oil.
Exactly.
like I want, give me the natural stuff. Give me the put some the granola. There's lots of granola out there. Maybe y'all can make some granola. That goes on top of it. So that's what I like it too, is like something that might be optional. Because like you said, you might people who may not want to have some, but the granola that you put on, like, would you like the infused granola? Great, here you go. Right. And then present it like that. I don't know.
Wait, sorry, it's breaking up a little bit.
Oh yeah, y'all pause for a minute.
Yeah.
It's like,
we said the last thing we already said was about granola. We talked about that because there's the honey. Yes.
You're infused, like if you bake so you have your infused honey, you can use the honey on the granola, bake that, to make granola, bake that, and then offer, that'll be like a topping for people if they want. Like, would you like this this acai bowl with this infused granola? It's optional,
Yeah. Yeah, we definitely might have some honey in the tuck.
Okay.
In case anyone,
Exactly. I'm gonna let you know one thing that I've been finding out too is that whatever events you have, you always want to have your stuff on hand, just in case. Just in case, because people, if you talk about it and they know about it, they're gonna want some, and they're gonna want it right then. That's the age that we're in. Oh, can you have some on you? If the answer is no, it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna patronize you, because then I have to wait, right? And then it's like, but if you have it there, then they have the option to purchase. You can have sample sizes. You can have the full size. You can have, like, would you like to buy a sample for half the price. And so it gives people something to gives them something to consider. And of course, I think if you're trying to do it on the DL, and that, you know, you can always do that. Like it's gonna be people that you know, and people who know the people that you know, right? Those people that are gonna be coming up like, I hear y'all got honey. Like,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, that, and that's when it's like, you know, like you got the table, like, here we go. Nobody else needs to know, but I'm gonna let you know. And so just, you know, finding little ways to be able to get your samples out. And the other thing, this is one way. So if you're thinking about this for business, like all the events that you're doing, and you don't have the certification or licensure to offer to sell goods, infused goods, the gentleman from Juice Joint actually gave me the idea that you could have a catering license, and as a caterer you could sell food and edible, something that you can eat. And of course the edibles are still it's got to still be on the DL, but unless it's CBD infused and you are calling it a supplement. You cannot say this is an edible. You cannot say that this is going to be good. It's going to reduce your stress. You can't be doctors and diagnose, or, you know, say this is going to heal or cure anything, but you can say it's going to boost your health. It's going to improve your, you know, mobility. Like you can say all the positive things, but you can't say that like, oh, it's anti-inflammatory, because now your inflammation is seen as a disorder, which is seen as, you know, so it's like, so these smoothies are, you know, these healthful smoothies are, you know, considered, you know, dietary supplements because they're full of vitamins and minerals and herbs like that. So good. So, of course, little tidbits of information. I'm learning myself because I have had some goodies. That it's people that know me, and now I just know that I'm officially a cannabis business, and you know, in order to stay legal, I'm gonna do things legally. And so we had some of the events that I've been going to and learning about all of the how to stay on the up and up. So I impart my knowledge onto you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Mm-hmm. So how has it been? Like, do you have a studio, or like
I wish
located in New York?
I'm technically out of Jersey, but I work in the city and my mom lives here. So I'm in the city right now. We're between homes. We just moved out of one house. We got to move into another.
Gotcha.
And I was just up in the Bronx and had an event up there, and I love the space. Beautiful space. Here, I'm gonna put some eyelashes on. 1 sec. How's that?
There you go.
And then, so I love the space. She also has a room for a spa, so I could do massage in there. So people who came to my yoga class, are already asking if they can come for a massage, and I will rent out that space to do that. I'm meeting with someone this coming weekend about using a space in Jersey, so that I want to be, because I do want to be mobile, and that I can go to people's neighborhoods and be present there, so they can come and get the services that I offer. And ideally, I want to have a bus, so that I can drive around. One person at a time can come in. You know, I can do whatever COVID friendliness I need to, clean it up, and have them go about their, business, and then come have a next person come on in. But I also want to get this sauna. It's a mobile, like a movable sauna. It's an infrared sauna. It's like it's this bag that you kind of lay down in and zip up. So you're gonna have, sauna and then massage.
Wow, that sounds great. Oh,
That's
kidding
it.
me?
That's it. That's all.
Wow.
Like a little
When I
slice
was
of
in,
heaven.
That's amazing. That reminds me of like a much better version of this guy that I worked with. I lived in Guadeloupe for like 6 months, not to be confused with Guadeloupe.
Right.
Guadeloupe,
Right.
the French West Indies for
Mhm.
anyone who's here. And I lived on a boat with like working for this guy who owned it.
Oh
And
wow.
he did massage therapy and yoga as well, and also this weird like water massage where he just like drag you around.
I
like,
love that. I
water.
felt like a mermaid when I had a water massage. I'm like, I'm a mermaid.
I was
Like,
shivering, and it was
oh
so.
no. Oh, y'all froze. Oh no. Oh, there you are. Okay, you're back.
Yeah, but he would do a massage like on his boat, like just have people come in
Mm-hmm.
and have a little massage set up in the marina too. Like,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was kind of dirty, but it smelled great. But
I was like, what you gonna do? That's his hustle.
Yeah,
That sounds like his hustle.
Right.
At least like drive. At least drive out.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, you should. I mean, we know each other now. You can come on up. Come on up. Drive on over.
Already.
Yes. But it looks like I am. Usually, I have these for half an hour, and I feel like that's never enough time, especially with people that I haven't talked